Hi, this is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch and my producer, Nick. How are you, Nick?
Doing good, doing good. How are you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful. Can't wait for this nice weather coming in.
I know. I can't either. So what are we talking about this week?
Well, I think I want to talk about all the tiny dicks that I have unfortunately seen in my life. Now, granted, it hasn't been a lot. I'm innocent. I haven't seen a lot of dicks, but there's been at least two. I have two kids.
Well, there you go. There you go. Oh, man. I can't wait for this to start. Jeez.
So, I don't make it, I don't hide that it's a long time between me dating guys, right? I don't hide that. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Shit, I don't spread my shit around much. And so, a few years back, I had this friend with this brother that, honestly, all it takes is sometimes just fixing shit in your house. He was like, it'd been a few years since I'd been with anybody, and he's over there fixing my garbage disposal, and, oh, let me clean your gutters, and, oh, I'll mow your lawn because you got a new house. And at that time, he wasn't hitting on me. But I'm telling you, the more shit he fixed, I was like, hey, he's looking mighty fine over there. It's been about 3 years. At that point, I'm like, okay, I think he's tasty. But he was my friend's brother, so I didn't want to cross that line. Right?
Did you ask your friend first, or did you just kind of go for it?
Well, I didn't really go for it. It was kind of like all illicit. It's so stupid looking back, because there'd be times like she used to always invite me for like these big family get-togethers. So I was her friend. He happened to be there because that's her brother. And it would be like this illicit, like our hands would reach for the same item and our pinkies would touch. And it was like electric. And that's how it started. And I'm like, oh my God, I think I like this guy. So finally I decided to go out with him, right? I'll never forget this fucking day, this bitch. So I go into my friend Kathy's work, and I said, so-and-so asked me out, but it's my friend's brother, so I'm not sure. She goes, go out. What the fuck? Just go out and have dinner. I said, but you know how I am. I can't just go out and have dinner. I'll probably end up fucking him. Not that I'm a whore, but you got to remember, it'd been like 3 years since I'd had sex at this point. I'm like,
you can't just have a normal dinner date. It's like, no, he's gonna be balls deep. It's gonna happen.
You feed me, I feed you. That's how shit goes. Fuck, I'm hungry both ways. And so she goes, just go out with them. What the fuck? Just go out with them. She's like, you know what? So what if you fuck him? Just fuck him. I said, I don't want to date him, but I would like to get laid. So she goes, so just fuck him. So we're over at my house, right? God damn, I remember this like it was fucking yesterday.
Wait. How did the date go? Did he pick you up at your house? What was?
Well, this should have been like a fucking clue. So he did pick me up, but we were sitting at the restaurant, right? And the power goes out at the fucking restaurant.
Oh my God.
Pitch black, and the waiters come by and they're like, the power's gone out. Your meal is free. Please exit. That should have been a clue, man. Run, Erica, run. But I'm a little slow sometimes, so I didn't really get it. So we did go on a date, and my friend found out we were going out, and it was like, oh, you're going out with my brother. Okay, that's cool. So she knew I was going out with her brother. And we had already spent months doing the whole our pinkies fucking touch. And him fixing shit around my house. And I'm like, okay, well, let's go back to my place. And this is like so this is a little heads up for you, Nick, if a woman ever does this. So,
okay.
So I said, let's go back to my place. And I'm like, let's watch a movie, right? And I said, oh, let me get comfortable. So my go-to move was always to put on like a little pair of pajama shorts with no underwear and a T-shirt with no bra. So it's kind of obvious. My titties are flopping, my crotch, come on now, it's there. You just kind of move the shorts aside. And so we're out there, and I'm trying to make it kind of obvious, and we're laying on the couch, and I'm like, I thought I was making myself a little obvious, and this dude, I don't know if he was fucking clueless, slow. No, my luck, he was probably fucking slow. Either that, or he was like fucking slow, or what the fuck it was. I honestly don't know. But I'm like, you know what? I said, you're either going to fuck me or we're going to be friends. That is my literal words. I sound like such a whore, Nick. I'm not a whore. You've met me, Nick. I'm not a whore. But that's what I said. I said, you're either going to fuck me or we're going to be friends. And I proceeded to take my hand and undo this man's pants. Now remember, it's been like 3 years now, and I slid it down into his boxers. And my heart fucking dropped. It dropped like a motherfucking stone. I have never felt a penis so small except on my 2 boys. His dick was so motherfucking small. I can't even explain the anguish that went through me because my hand is on this man's baby dick. And I don't know how to stop it. I didn't know how to stop. And I thought, fuck you, Kathy. And I thought, well, I got to get out of this because remember, I'm friends with his sister. I can't just say, dude, you got a small dick. Get the fuck out of my house. Because I'm friends with his sister. I got to maintain that relationship. So I fucked him.
Oh, God.
God help me. It was the worst 2 seconds of my life.
Oh, Jesus.
Because he tells me, oh my God, I've never had a woman like you. A woman so excited and who wanted me so much. And I'm thinking, dude, that ain't excitement. I just want this shit to be over.
Oh my God.
So then I think, I do think, I said, you know what? This man fixed my garbage disposal. He cleaned my gutters. He mowed my lawn. He fixed shit around my house.
Sorry.
So, oh, God. And I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe it'll be better the second time. So I kid you not. The first time we had sex, I instigated it again. And then he was really hooked. Oh, my God, I've never had anybody want to do it twice. Well, no shit. I can see why.
That poor dude.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So he's married for the 3rd time. I've never been married. So maybe it wasn't his dick, but I think it was.
You instigated for the 2nd time, and it was, I guess, the same result?
It was the same result. And actually, because I'm not a whore, I'm not a whore. People hear me and they think, my God, she's a whore. I'm not a whore. I dated him for almost 2 years. Almost. Because I was friends with his sister. It wasn't him. It was not his magical tiny penis. It was his sister. Every time I fucked him, it was to maintain my relationship with his sister.
I mean, was she that cool or that good of a friend or?
She was that good of a friend, but it got to the point you're like, is she that good of a friend? 'Cause I don't know if I can take that dick again. So it did become to that point. We're not as good of friends as we used to be.
So wait, hold on. So you're with the guy for 2 years. I assume you guys will at least.
Almost.
He had sex a lot of times. You just kind of laid there.
A lot. I didn't just lay there. I did my fucking best, dude. But I'll tell you what. And you're not as old as I am, so here's a little heads up for you. Sometimes when men get high blood pressure, the blood flow to their penis slows down. So not only did this man have a tiny penis, but he had to beat that shit into submission. And I'm not talking about jerking it off. I'm talking about physically taking his hand and smacking it to try to get the blood flow. Come on now. Come on. You can get hard. And there I am laying like, oh, dear God in heaven. This man is beating the fuck out of his dick.
So this was a common occurrence whenever you guys would have sex, or at least try to have sex.
Oh yeah, it was like every fucking time. It was like every time. I think I can only say that there was one time where I was like, oh my fucking God, because if you get in the right position, okay, a woman can really come with a finger. So if you get in the right position with a small penis, you can have an orgasm. And he had gone to the doctor and he had gotten blood pressure medication. And we were in the right position. Oh my God, it was fucking amazing. Once. Once. Almost 2 years. So
that's goddamn rough.
Tell me about it.
And the only reason you were keeping this going was because of your friend.
So speaking of rough, the last time we had sex was a little over 10 years ago. I think it was 10 years ago. It might be 10 years in January. Might have been 10 years this January. To be honest, I've lost track. And he's like, damn, it's like fucking trying to fuck sandpaper. I'm like, yeah, dude, because it's your tiny penis. So, yeah, that was actually the last dick I had in me, Nick. That little baby penis, that was the last penis I had in me.
Oh, jeez. That's one hell of a way to go out, I guess. I don't know. Jeez.
Yeah, but I wish I could say that was the only small penis I had. Because I don't like to compare penis size because every man is different. Every man uses it different. And I'll tell you, a small penis, because I've had more than one, isn't necessarily a bad thing if they can keep it hard. That's the trigger right there. If you can keep your small baby penis hard long enough to get that woman off, then you're good to go. If your baby penis only lasts for a minute, your dating prospects are probably small unless you make a lot of money. Then it'll be okay.
These are good life lessons. These are wonderful life lessons.
They are life lessons. So now you're going to go measure your penis, aren't you?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, jeez. So let's hear about the other tiny dick you had in your life.
So I was with this guy. Now, granted, he's a larger man. some of the men I've dated, they've been larger. I mean, he was, at that time, he might have been over 300. I don't know. He was a larger man. So, of course, the more you weigh, the smaller your penis looks. Not that it's small, but it kind of hides a little bit. And I can clearly remember this one man I was with. And he asked me, don't ever ask a woman about your penis size. Please don't. It puts us in a very awkward position. Because I don't like to lie. Erica don't lie and don't deny.
See, this is the same thing when women ask, does my ass look fat? It's like, we want to say yes, but we know the correct answer is no.
Yeah, that's right. No, I don't ask. I know my ass is fat.
Yeah, I mean, and some of us like ass, some of us don't. But it's one of those things where it's like,
exactly.
We want to say we want to say yes because we know it's a good thing. Not if we say yes, we know we're not getting any that night. So we just say no. It looks great. Move on. Exactly.
Never ask. So this man put me in this position. He asked me, fucking dumbass. He asked me. He goes, "Is my penis small?" I'm like, "Well, I've seen smaller." And to this day, he's like, "Yeah, it's not as small as she's seen, but it's small, but, she's seen smaller."
We'll take the fucking W. It's okay. So how did you end up meeting this guy?
At the bar. So this second guy I met at the bar. Oh my God, this is so terrible. So back in the day, and we're talking about back in my 20s, early 30s and that, there was this bar close to this city where I live called Pierre's. And it was one of those places where everybody partied. And I mean, back in the day, you got to imagine me with bleach blonde hair, ruby red lips. I'd wear like these bright colored shirts like yellow and red, with all the way unbuttoned and showing my bra. This was stylish like 20-something years ago. And this guy, who ended up being my younger son's father, but that's another story. This guy, we called him Nipple Boy. So Nipple Boy had his nipples pierced.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yes, Nick, go ahead.
I was going to ask why we call him Nipple Boy, but you just said his nipples were pierced. That's
Nipple Boy. His nipples were pierced. So, this is back in the day. And he would have his colorful shirt and all unbuttoned to his waist, and he would have his nipples out with his nipples pierced. And we would all run around this bar, and I would tweak his nipples. And so he was Nipple Boy, and I don't know what I was called, but we would run around this bar. That's how I fucking met him, right? Now, before nowadays, where we got a lot of understanding of consent and Me Too and all that, we were at the bar and we were drunker than fuck. I mean, both of us were like drunk off our asses. And at that time, I hadn't had sex in quite a while. I mean, obviously, I got a pattern here. I like don't fuck anybody forever and then I just fuck somebody, some random dude. Well, Nipple Boy was my random dude. And I'm like, okay, so if I'm going to fuck anybody, he's kind of cute. He has this Mediterranean look, right? Dark hair, big fucking head. He looks like a fucking Neanderthal. He has this thick-ass fucking skull, a big brow bone. He's one of those guys where if he doesn't shave for a day, it looks like he hasn't shaved for a week. So,
Jeez.
Hairy, right? And I said, hey, let's go in the bathroom. And we go into the bathroom, and I'm thinking it hasn't been a while. I'm going to fuck somebody because it's been years. And I used to always be that person like, oh, my God, Erica, I'm not bad looking. For everybody listening, I'm not bad looking. Everybody might be thinking, damn, she must be a fucking dog if she can't get laid. I think I'm attractive. I mean, I don't think I'm unfuckable.
We'll post some of your selfies on Twitter and Instagram, and people can judge accordingly.
Good. I don't think I'm unfuckable. So I lure this guy in the bathroom. Hey, come here. I got something to say to you. And he comes in the bathroom, and I literally took my foot and I blocked the bathroom door. And this is one that has like 2 bathroom stalls. So by me blocking it with my foot, nobody else can fucking get in. And I said, take off your pants. And he goes, what? And I said, take off your pants. I'm going to fuck you. At least I didn't lie. It's not like I roofied his ass. I'm going to fuck him. And he goes, well, shouldn't we get to know each other first? Should we go on a date? I'm like, dude, I'm just going to fuck you. I don't know what you're talking about with this date shit. Just fucking drop your pants. And he's like, no, I don't think so. I'm reaching over. I'm grabbing his pants. I'm like dropping his pants. And I mean, it wasn't the biggest penis I'd ever seen, but it was okay. So he's laying on this bathroom floor, and I'm riding him, right? Trying to hold this fucking door with my foot. I'm literally trying to hold this door with my foot. And these bitches are outside this door, like, come on, who's in there? I gotta pee. Open the door. And they're pounding this fucking door. And I'm holding it with my foot, riding this guy. And he's like, we should get to know each other. I'm like, fucker, we'll get to know each other after. It's all good.
Oh, my God.
It's all good. So as soon as I was done, I jump up, open the door, and I run out to the fucking bar. His dumbass runs into one of those bathroom stalls and locks himself in a stall. So these girls that were trying to get in the bathroom, they're pounding, because he tells me that later. They're pounding on this bathroom door. Open the door. Open the door. You were in here getting laid. We want to see it too. Open the door.
Oh, my God.
He's like, he said he was standing on the toilet terrified because these girls were like, open the door.
Jeez.
So that's my younger son's father. There's lots of stories I can tell you about him.
Oh, God.
Not that I got pregnant that time, because there were other encounters with him. Nipple Boy may not have rocked my world the first time, nor the second, nor the thousandth. But he is funny as fuck, and I'll tell you what, if you're funny and can make a woman laugh, that shit goes far. Because I kept going back.
So after this romantic encounter, did you guys get to know each other afterwards?
We did. Like I said, he's still one of my friends today. I mean, like, literally, he is one of my friends today. It's so funny because he's married now. He has a wife, couple kids, and all that. But I'll tell you, if anything really important, it's terrible. I hope his wife doesn't listen to this. If anything important happens to his life, he usually calls me first, like, to double check with me. So it's like one of those where he doesn't want me when he has me, and when I'm gone, the grass is always greener. Maybe. Like I said, I hope his wife doesn't listen to this, but fuck it if she does.
Well, that's usually the case with,
she's not as funny.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, that's always the thing with relationships. You have somebody, then you don't want them, then when they're gone, you want them again. Yeah, that's just how it works.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Humans, what are you gonna do?
That is the way of the world.
Yeah, but this was an interesting episode. Oh, God, I learned so much.
Oh, you just wait, Nick. There's so much to learn about me.
Oh, God, and there's gonna be so many more episodes about other awkward, hilarious, wonderful encounters and just other things you've done in your life.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think I think that's it. You got any closing remarks? Any more knowledge to impart?
No, the only thing I can say is, ladies, don't get discouraged when it is a small dick. Sometimes it's a small dick and you'll think, God damn, that was a small dick. That was a mistake. But sometimes that small dick isn't that bad. It might be okay. So don't turn down the dick, no matter what the size, if you really want it. That would be my only advice.
I love it. Well, if anybody has any questions or any advice or anything at all, email us at ericadyerpodcast.gmail. Also, Erica Dyer Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. And can't even do the closing. I couldn't stop laughing this episode. We will see you next week.
Sounds great. Bye-bye.